This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Yes, sir.
Asafa Powell story na me were interested.
Asafa Powell, yeah.
Asafa Powell ebiase obi nimna or you be a otumirika track and field event or 100 meters
ni na otumirika.
Na otumirika. Nti wabaga na hana eno I had an interview no.
Ana sele otu.
Yeah, wajai.
Yeah.
Eno I had an interview on GTV Sports Plus.
Okay.
Eno say wabaga na onyenhu track.
Okay.
Osi onyenhu.
Otumirika also.
Yes, baby otumirika. Osi onyenhu.
Na onim za high in stadium.
Osi yama ya attention na football too much dodo.
Yentie no ya na. Nanka wa semika ho. All right. Ebo modern science abeka Asafa Powell. Oni Kaltufo, yes, the truth. Carl, and this is uncommon. This is already our mind to Kaltufo and Asafa Powell, our GTV Sports.
PJ Mose is one of my drink.
Mose.
PJ Mose.
PJ Mose.
PJ Mose. From
my then I became on Unyadi. And at the end of the day, we were PJ no Unyadi.
So, no, me I drink.
Sir,
it's the first one now, so what theatre there.
Or he's seen the police for the pen. Oh, no, quite some more than the baby. Okay. Who PJ Mose? Sagana, baby, I call Bambi or Zinubia Force. Now, Samaka.
I didn't know.
Also, no, you drink.
You know, video number.
All right.
To come to Africa, to experience it, and I believe, if you guys shouldn't limit yourself. I know you love football, but don't limit yourself to only one sport. It's a big world out there, and Ghana is a big country, so you shouldn't limit yourself to only one sport. And not everybody's going to get the chance to play football, so you should just widen your minds and your ideas to open your minds to other sports, and definitely you will see Ghana on the world stage. Like I said, we're all one people. The talent I have, there are loads of young guys coming up with the same talent. It's just for them to get the exposure to get out there on the track. And I've always wanted.
Yeah. I think the Assam now can hear him.
Okay.
Honestly, I was him. Now, set Ghana.
But tracks, I keep Kusana.
Minim die.
Okay.
Yes, you are Onyama ko
Nyantini
say say Accra say Cape Coast Sports Stadium so more track. Yeah. Accra Sports Stadium ye renovation President Kufuor ye free. We dey wo.
Okay.
E bia say okopa dwumo a
but enye up to
the standard
na ye pe world standard no. I had any Cape Coast and men over bia.
But you wa catch say
they were dey be tumika also dey. Enye up to almost standard.
But you asema kan e ade say ye ma ni dai ye ho so. Say ye make sure say other sporting disciplines no ye be leverage mo. Yes, obi wa ha ni talent in football. Do na the passion of the nation is never in doubt say football. But there are those a true other sporting events in the home. Ignatius Geza, now why name him? But at a point he was the world number 2 when it comes to jumping. Okay. Long jump. We Dwight Phillips now ye UK near. Aziz Zakari mu, Leonard Miles Mills mu, Eric Nkansa mu. Wemu nyina ayo omwa babe maye a whole or a big mileage on the world map.
Okay.
Ye ko Olympic Games, ye ko IAAF Games who different Ghanaian personalities or more other sports. And say Joe Asema can a very big issue.
Yeah.
Me who appreciate say ka Mustafa Yusuf ka or monitor asema den time o
Honorable Minister for Youth.
Yes. Because Honorable Minister for Youth. Honorable Minister for Yusuf. Say omo monitor say young government policies say you towards sports so to dey bia emwa. And no see one of the things. But asema o kan dey e ya rosem say even do say yema yeni eda ye ho so. Say you away from that.
I'm say ba ye remfi nsema enra pedifo ko sia ya omo discuss if I Baba Sports Stadium. Yes, I be CC the biom.
You know what kind of number of times I have buy. You renovate say be meet standards we are still into.
Tina na do chi nipa be tu guma.
E
dey ne besi.
Omo I think ya chi.
E ba local stories na eduru ha.
You know omo waste sika we we don't have money.
Yeah, me kai ye ni Nigeria ba be some bet 2 weeks and also near Molik. Okay, can face our games here postpone just to keep the Baba Yara stadium no and the pitch in shape ahead of that game against Nigeria.
Right?
I don't know.
But it's a Boise. So to
emergency situation. And said Coach Ibrahim Tanku any moon squad. Yeah, the Babe Bode under 23 AFCON final qualifier. No.
Okay.
Now, initially we were scheduled to meet DR Congo, but unfortunately they fielded an unqualified player. So Seju Abeto just a calf as a disqualifier from that qualification. When a final eliminator to the AFCON of the under 23 championship, Seju Bebaso Ewo Morocco. A few within the middle of the year. No. Now, Seju, so Kaya, Algeria, and the last time I qualify Egypt, then you mufrim. Mekai, they came here.
Mami fa narrow message, man, intent man son, what was on why. Biana Mira Kofi, lawyer Adumako,
Kwale,
Nuakon, Accra, and as a man Kai said, tell Naru, it is in his best interest to avoid getting into trouble when a woman says no. It is no different from what happens there. In fact, even when you are in and she says she doesn't want it anymore, stop. Julian Assange versus Swedish Prosecution Authority 2011 EW HC 2849. The Queen on the application of F, right? Versus DPP 2013 EWHC 945 admin. R versus Justin McNally 2013 EWCA is it crime 1051. The cases above speak to where consent will be vitiated. Kutu be pia the amount. Cases now I almost refer our court did in Sebahudo Breno. This one was a woman.
Lawyer, the Omo setting code.
No catch us. Do the man win. I was your if you are correct.
The problem. Just a man and ask him.
American Ghana for especially man. Omo report to me. And I'm more said more year demo pa. And come Montiti have no way. And come Montiti have no way. Come on, okay, all right. Awal. Mike in a film that I didn't sorry to come near one Casada. I do some quawa, that's the way I'm so Mike. Okay, our Casada too, yeah.
So the last encounter, yet me making it to the AFCON under 23. No, it was this same Algeria and Yini Frima. But Mathieu concerned, we say the Black Meteors coach want some of the Black Stars players to join the camp, no? Especially Abdul Fatawi Saku, or someone like Kamal Din Suleimana, or someone like Felix Afinajan. Because ye here say be ko AFCON no ni akoboni ye a make sure say nya qualification to Paris 2024 as be next year Olympic Games. Because by next year na ko say 20 years no Seju yenko Olympic Games star. And since Athens 2004 yentimi ko Olympic Games in terms of football say ye ko participate because we missed out on Beijing 2008. Ye mezi London 2012. Ye mezi out on Rio de Janeiro 2016, and Yesam Meze out on Tokyo 2020. So the next one, no, said you, Paris 2024, of which we need to badly secure that qualification against the Algerian team. Now, say, Yamo no Mababe replace DR Congo. No, but said your indication about say games, 2 games, within this month. Yeah, you could both first game no in Algeria. Not the second leg of that encounter, and so that is going to be about the tail end of the month now. Which is March 2023 this year. So, Coach Jose Pesero worried kakra.
Why?
Jose Pesero Super Eagles of Nigeria, omo national team coach.
Okay.
We say omo a double header. Omo babebo AFCON 2023 qualifiers. Said ye ni Angola babebo home and away. Omonso any Guinea Bissau ewe game. But say Joe indication about say or you very worried say when the main key guys at the defense of the Super Eagles now say Joe they are struggling to get playing time. And one of the teams are a very, very serious problem for the Nigerians. Oh, someone like William Troost Ekong. You ball 1-1 ewa Abuja near Thomas Partey man take a true penalty no. Our captain said you wepra. He has been the main man. Obeka se onye bibo at the new club Salernitana after so free Watford. But Sejo in the last 2 games even out of the qualification now ye babe boy.
Okay.
Another one in the shape of Kenneth Omeru, former Chelsea guy. Aonusu Leganes.
Okay.
Sejo onusu 6 games onye bimboye. Apart from that, Leon Balogun former defender in German Bundesliga for AC Freiburg. CCO KPR. Sergio Onusu, the last time he featured was way back 8th November. So 15 matches consecutively. On see a kind of QPR.
Okay.
But still, Odasu team no. Apart from him, Osabeko Oluwashemi logo Ajayi, that defender of West Bromwich Albion, Semi Ajayi. Onusu Sergio, wanya 10 matches above in this season there. But the last 3 games he had featured in only 11 minutes. So it was a playing time no lacking. And these are the 4 main guys somewhere within the center backs of the Nigerian national team no. Someone can talk about Chidozie Awaziem, former defender of FC Porto, Sisi Osina Kai or Croatia. On also said you about 6 games he was here Kai on only some 2 occasions. So a main concern for Jose Pesero ahead of the squad now Obabe Nimu for the Super Eagles of Nigeria as they enter into that double header now Mobabebo against Guinea Bissau no. So in this case he has to make a twist because Calvin Bassey Mohammed Kudus playmate Ewo Ajax no. He's most often favored to be on the left back alongside Zaidu Sanusi of FC Porto. But he can give you advantage of playing the center back.
Okay.
So in this case, in the absence or these defenders are playing time no. He can shift Calvin Bassey from the left back to the center back. No Zaidu Sanusi about the left back. But there are some other guys. Or someone like Kevin Akpoguma, Sinakai Emma TSG of Inam. He was a guy who just had his debut caller for the Super Eagles. Just afia if you train me 2022. And also one of the guys you can consider. There's one guy at Fulham. He was born in UK. Abdul Nasser Oluwatosin Adarabioyo. But he just switches nationality like how Lukman Ademola Nsoye. He's also one of the guys that Jose Pesero can consider.
Yeah, conversant of these Nigerian names. Well, some repeat my name.
Abdul Nasser Oluwatosin Adarabioyo.
Wow.
But normally Dean Omocho Tosin.
Okay.
One of the guys. Chuba Akpom. And also former Arsenal guys. He's on Middlesbrough. And also he switches nationality from England to Nigeria. Okay. So these are the guys I'll be considered. There's also one guy, 2 guys in pool. One Ewo Fenerbahce. On also nya debut call up last year, but on time too much of call up Ewo the Super Eagles national team no. Meka Ajayi Osina Kain Ewo Fenerbahce. And there's also one guy pick up Soporochukwu Onyemichi. Osina Kain Ewo Ferense in Portugal.
Onuse
Nigeria. Soporochukwu Onyemichi. Utie we dia
Soporochukwu Onyemichi.
Alright. So utie dia say you we Igbo for di
Soporochukwu Onyemichi. Awal Mohammed.
So these are the guys omo nyanye too much of collapse
Okay.
coach ni betimi consider ahead of the collapse obabe no. So you away from that under 20 AFCON na
I'm for Nindi Hobebre.
I'm for say young county. So in a quarter final games no.
Okay.
Baso. Me hot favorite Sergio Senegal. Omobo against Uganda.
Okay.
Uganda you have 4 points in that their group and normally the likes of Benin more.
Senegal anyway.
Senegal ni Benin ya rather. Uganda Nigeria. Senegal Benin. Senegal Benin. So Benin you have 4 points in that group and more no. But Sergio me hot favorites me bet ebe on Senegal.
Okay.
Ohe omo guys no ohe Pape Diop. Our Sina Kaima Zulte Warigem. Sergio at just around 19 he's been sold to Zulte Warigem in Austria. Ohe Pape Diallo. I talked about him last weekend. Say Oka one of the chance squad of the Senegalese team now no share 10 GC.
Okay.
Where someone like Lamine Camara, generation foot guy now Mwatono, Eddie Ama one of the teams in Metz France. So these are the key guys. I'm more former the Senegalese team no. Honestly, I don't see the likes of Ilendu from the Beninois setup meeting this matching up against the Senegalese setup. Right. For Nigeria, they said Uganda enemy who headline be Uganda Munko under 20 World Cup da.
Oh, okay.
Almost say we have only 90 minutes to make it to the first time.
You want to Nigeria?
You want to mission Nigeria? And said you a very tough task.
Okay.
Because the Nigerian team ka omo about within this competition we Senegal ni obeka say we yi ni ho kakra and so Nigeria alongside the Gambian team no. So for me, Sergio, I see the likes of Ibrahim, Daniel Bameimo, and Benjamin Fredericks. Sergio, I see them beating the Ugandan team. No.
Okay. This your Awal guy is too much in mentioning of African names. Sergio, okay. Awal, do with me, Ayano. And Newton is a genius. Let him school Andy. From a coach's point of view, sir, please read paragraph 2, line 2 for me here. That is the reason why Ten Hag signed Verhulst. Pajo, Edwefri La Paz, Accra, and Edway Abayanko Kata, Emmanuel